no way you can actually sell tons of real estate during the holiday season, right? Because everybody's doing other things and they're all busy and they've got other things on their mind other than buying a house, right? Are you crazy? I want to point something out to you. If you look at marketing and you look at what Lexus does during the month of December, I'm sure you've seen the ads. It's called A December to Remember, right? So we've all seen this, and I want you to look at that industry and how does that apply to you as a real estate agent. And here's what I mean by that. So every single year during the month of December, if you know anybody that sells cars for a living, here's what they do. They sit around in their cubicle and they say, oh, it's the holiday season. Nobody's buying right now. Oh, they're out buying gifts and they're doing other things. And, we just got to get through this. Maybe after January, we'll get a surge. Let's just play around on Facebook. We'll play solitaire on our computer all day because nobody's going to buy houses this time of year. It's the holiday season. Meanwhile, Lexus sells more cars during the month of December than they do the entire year combined. They spend more money in marketing during the month of December than in the entire year combined. They've created what they call a December to Remember. Here's what they had to do. They had to get a bow to put on top of their car. They had to say, hey, do you want to make it a December to remember? Do you want to get your loved one something they'll never forget? You need to get them a car for only $500. You were going to spend more than that on a gift anyway, weren't you? For only $500 down, you can get this beautiful Lexus. Now, we know that you're going to be going to the holiday party and you're going to be seeing some of your family and your in-laws, and they're going to ask you what's new, and you get to show them a brand new shiny car. There's a lot inferred in what's going to happen if they buy themselves a new car. So what happens is Lexus isn't sitting back saying, oh, this month's going to be slow. There's not a lot going on. Here's what they realized. All of the other car dealers are sitting back, waiting, thinking nothing's selling right now. And they're gobbling up all the market share, which, by the way, if somebody buys a car, they're pretty much out of the market next year, including in January. Well, the same is true for buying a house. Do you agree you can get somebody in for a pretty low down payment on a house? Do you agree it's the best thing they can do for their family? Do you really want to show your family you love them? Why don't you get a new house? You don't need $250,000. You need a down payment. Sometimes you don't even need a down payment. So what happens is while your competition is sleeping, while the other real estate agents are sleeping and they're saying, oh, it's the holiday season, not much is going to happen. They write off like 15-20% of their year, and they don't even get kick-started on their marketing until January, which means it's going to be February or March before they get any business. They get into this vicious cycle. So can you copy making it a December to remember? Is there a way you can do that in your marketing, that you can do Facebook marketing, that you can do postcard campaigns, that you can hit your sphere of influence, put it in your newsletter? If you show them that they don't need $250,000 or $1 million to buy a house, all they need is the down payment. They don't need tons of that stuff, like you see on top of my fireplace there. They don't need tons of money in order to do this, but I'm telling you, we do it every single year. The members involved with us that are doing, literally using the term, a December to remember. Do you want to make it a December to remember? Do you want to show your spouse that you really care? Do you want something they'll never, ever forget? Maybe now's the time to buy a home. Think about what that can do for you and how many more closings you can generate from doing that. So I appreciate you guys watching this stuff. I love having you in our community. I want you to use it so that you can profit from it as well. As a matter of fact, comment here. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. Do you agree that while all the other agents are sleeping, that's when you need to be marketing? Right? I want to be fishing when there's nobody else fishing in that lake. The fish that are hungry have to go to some of the bait. It's going to go to me. I want you to copy that yourself, and I don't want you to go into hibernation thinking that they're not doing anything else because it's the holidays. They got other things on their mind because it's the holidays. That's a cop-out. You know what's on their mind? This is what happens for the vast majority of husbands that are out there. I wonder what I could get my wife that would really show that I care. I wonder what I could get my spouse, and wives would say the same thing to husbands, right? I wonder what I could get for my spouse to really, to show them our bond, our love, our family, our future. I wonder what I could do to do that. Lexus is gobbling it up right now. People will literally go buy a car During the holiday season, you know that takes more than a whole day to buy a car and going through that whole mess that you have to go through, even if you're trying to make it quick. And they're willing to go through that during what we accidentally thought was the busiest month of the year. Well, let me tell you, they're going to buy a house if you give them the opportunity to do so. Do some little Photoshop and put a bow around a picture of a house and have an entire campaign around, you know how you can show your spouse you really care about them? You know how you can just jam it in the in-laws when you see them at the Christmas party? Here's what you do. You tell them, yeah, we're actually closing on a new house. So you as a real estate agent, your first primary goal is to market your product and market your service. You have to have a good offer. My assumption is I can get a whole bunch of people to justify that they're buying a house as a gift for each other. And you already know a lot of couples will do that, right? We really need something. We need new kitchen appliances. So we're going to buy it as a gift for ourselves, for the family here. And that is our Christmas present to each other. Well, new kitchen appliances is like $4,000 or $5,000. We can probably get you in a house for that much. As a matter of fact, we might get you in a new construction that has the appliances included if negotiated correctly. So you got to think along those lines and understand that right now, this is the most important thing. And I should have started the video with this. Right now is the buying season. Now is when people spend more money than they do any other time of year. This is when people plan to light up their credit cards and spend money and use their debit card and spend the cash. This is when they plan to do it. They do that during the holidays. You can take advantage of that and you can show that let's give them something that actually has real value, that truly is the best gift that you can give to your family. Let's show them that and give them the opportunity to do so. They'll make time for it if it makes sense. So I want you to think about that in your marketing. This is a great time to get your business going in the right direction. I don't have to tell you right now, even anything you get in contract is going to be closing on next year's business. So if you're waiting till New Year's to have a New Year's resolution that you're actually going to sell more houses, way too late. You're going to miss out on over 20% of the year, 20% of the business. If you go to getfastclosings.com. You'll see how you can get your business going immediately. I show you some marketing stuff there. I am going to give you a sales presentation on why you should join Greg Luther Inner Circle. And let me tell you why. Because right now is the buying season. It's time for you to finally get your business going the right way. It's time to know how to put these ads out there that will get you buyers and sellers. By the way, you can run those ads for free on Facebook Marketplace and your local area and pick up lots and buyers and sellers. So it's not about you need money to make money. It's not about, oh, I don't have money to spend on marketing. The problem is you don't have the system and the offers you need to have to be compelling enough for them to be interested. So hopefully that makes sense to you here. But again, I don't want you to go to sleep. Right now is the time to turn on the jets. You have to turn on the jets. If this rings true for you, I want you to like this video. Make sure you like this video and you're following our page as well. As you know, I try and give you as much valuable content as possible. And frankly, this one little tip I'm giving you here today might make all the difference in the world for you finishing out your year strong and starting the new year the right way. You have to have compelling offers. So make sure you like the video here, follow the page, and again, if you go to getfastclosings.com, you're going to see about a 40-minute presentation. You can watch it on demand. 40-minute presentation on how you can build your business, okay? Little side note, by the way, wasn't even planning on putting it in here, but I will. If you're seeing this video before Black Friday, you ought to check out blackfridayagenttraining.com. And you're going to see a really cool training I'm doing on Black Friday. So you can check that out if you want, blackfridayagenttraining.com. You'll see some really cool stuff there to help you with breaking into the luxury real estate market. So, are you going to make it a December to remember? If so, you better get those ads out there. Let me know how I can help you to grow your real estate business. It's time for you to make money. I want you to turn on the jets. Right now is the time to do it. Don't fall asleep. Your competitors are sleeping right now. Let's go get the money. Let me know how I can help you. I'm Greg Luther. Find out more about us, gregluthercoaching.com. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye for now. Hey, I hope you enjoyed that video, and listen, we've got a lot more information for you to help you with growing your real estate business. We load new videos nearly every day, and I want you to have access. So you got to do two important things. It's both totally free. Number one, I want you to subscribe to this channel. You'll see the little subscribe button for you to click. If you don't have an account with YouTube, set it up. It's totally free. You got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important factor, you got to ring the bell. Right next to that subscribe button, you'll see a little bell to turn on notifications. That will let you know every time I load a new money-making video to help you with growing your real estate business. Subscribe and make sure you ring the bell. We'll see you in the next video.